Oh, this hand, man. This hand.
I'm ready for some.
I'm keeping it scry.
I'm ready for some
I can't do that.
interactive magic.
I can't do that. No, go for it.
Good.
I'm gonna lose, but this is just wonderful.
You ready for some lovely interactive magic?
Yeah, sure.
If I draw one of like 8 cards in my deck, you lose. Oh no, it needs to be a specific card.
Main part border post.
Yeah.
Ooh! I don't want that one then.
I don't think so.
Go for it, dump your hand.
Ugh.
Not with this.
Trigger.
Cool. Tap county goal. Broken as fuck. Sure.
Okay.
Playing kick Goblin Bushwhack. When he's kicked, all my creatures get
Under your control, see.
Yeah, magic.
1, 2, 3,
Swamp.
4, 5, 6.
Suspend Nihilith.
Yep.
That would just be my luck. To be honest, it would actually like not
It's a
even
land,
be
you
like
can
this
draw
matchup
it.
is. I've literally got so used to this matchup just being really degenerate. To me, it just seems like bad. Like I don't know. I just
Attack.
matchup's pretty bad.
Well, no blocks.
Post board is terrible.
Go ahead.
I mean, the thing is, like, post board is probably.
Oh, this hand was so good in theory.
Well, no, it's just this.
Guy made the deck, like, the key
I could have done this turn 1.
and he says, like,
I had an enabler. It was
but it's
worth
like,
it.
how is it not? It's not terrible, but it's like it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is. But it's like it seems just rough. I
Right.
just don't see why it's not.
Border post.
Yep.
Sure.
Border post.
Yep.
Go.
Green. Yeah. Draw. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Slight.
Okay.
Shot.
Thanks for the trigger, bro.
He and 2 other creatures attacked. He flipped over.
Oh, not more triggers. I'll let you resolve it first.
Guide.
And I will use his +1 to untap.
Come on.
Combat.
Fuck.
Trigger.
Well, not say it's well job, but it's like
Look,
I don't know, just be like mana doesn't. You can't just be like play like there's a mana if I just spell like play like 4 minutes ago.
Card tap.
Like, in this long ass cycle of shit.
yes, I'll block that.
Attack.
Sweet. No blocks.
Go ahead.
3.
Bolt.
You search land and change to reveal it.
Take 2.
This is so bad, but you're probably going to kill me at some point anyway, so let's just fucking
I
do
was
it.
I was expecting a Tron piece.
It's basically an artifact.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm doing.
I was just expecting.
Oh.
If I clock it, I was like, because when he said I looked at the land, I was like, oh, I didn't see him put on the Tron line.
Fuck.
Shuffle that hand and graveyard, boy.
What Tron line?
Do you know what I was going to do?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to show you. Basically, I needed to draw a bounce land, but I was going to go like
You might draw a bounce land, but
was
you
gonna
won't
go-
have the rest of those cards.
Summer Bloom into a turn 2 Hive Mind. But let's shuffle these away.
This is exiled, and my turn is ended because the card.
Yeah. See what this 7 gives me.
Yeah, it's true. This is why it's risky, but I wasn't doing anything else with a swamp and a Simian Spirit Guide. Nothing was happening from
You
that.
could have cast the Simian Spirit Guide.
That's what I could have done. Like,
And get the beats
my only
in.
hand was swamp, this,
Mate,
this,
mate,
and
come on, Brian.
Simian Spirit Guide. I was like, yeah, I'll play
I said
that.
it was a weird hand. I started with 2 of them.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, sure. This is fine. Carry on, because it's your turn now.
I'll just pick up now.
Yeah, okay.
What? Red, white. Sorry.
Thank you.
Just draw a lot of red.
Kittian's a goblin.
You have a place at it?
We've only got this one.
Okay,
Tap is for 2.
Sphere.
Normal one is 2. It's double, right? It's the same price as the normal for.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that one. I've just got one. Just let me know.
Wait, when did you do slight?
What?
These should be shuffled in because of days on.
Oh, really?
Just shuffle it now. I can't bother to fix it properly.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was fine.
Shock.
Never played with Days Undoing.
Yep.
Mate. All this damage I've done to myself.
Yes. So this is the 5. They go on the
I haven't
bottom.
even swung.
Yup.
Take this Simic Growth Chamber.
Was it to a less?
Spend.
Attack!
Sure. Go.
Yup.
Untap, float, blue green.
Yup.
Untap,
Cast it, right?
bounce this.
Now that I have something that can actually decrease your life,
Combat.
I guess.
Tap
Trigger.
blue green.
Mhm.
So use the green for this.
Yup.
and then blue. Transmute to Laria West.
Or Baron of yeah, or
Baron of last.
Yeah.
4 damage. Tarkus command, you take 3 damage, give my dudes +1/+1 in reach.
Was it hideous? It seems bad. It was very bad.
And then
There was hope for me when you
Shot
did
them
that.
up.
I was like,
Three
oh, I'm
damage.
okay.
3
I'm
damage to
amazing
you,
in that.
and then my dudes get +1/+1 in reach.
Does it make it
Why can't Tron Lands be legendary? That should just be allowed.
Does it make it worse that I
So you
can't
take
use
3,
You still on 20, yeah?
and then
Yep.
you take 3.
I mean, you're playing Tron.
Yeah, I've done nothing to me.
Dice.
I've done nothing to me, Sam.
You know what was on the bottom?
It's just ridiculous.
This match was impossible.
I had
You have to draw terribly. Like, you have to draw utter shit.
I had another man.
Joy of the Gitty.
Oh, you're trying it out.
Give
Woohoo!
it a go. Go to quarter.
Yep.
But you have to,
Spend
you have to
goggles.
draw utter
Yep.
garbage.
Oh, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I think you might have just killed yourself with that.
I was just thinking of it because of the +1/+1 counter thing.
I had him in my Bob Rigmus deck, commander deck.
I'm guessing the parts
Angry Bob. The leader of the Gruul.
Oh, was that the massive Cyclops?
Yeah.
That's really not my plan is.
I just remember him as massive.
Bob Rigmus in range.
Thinking.
Is there a champion for?
Rurik Thal.
Oh, that's the one
But
I
it's
heard of.
2 heads, one's called Rurik, one's called Thal.
Yeah, see, every hand I get on like game 1 is like the fairest possible hand I could ever get. Like all my draws.
Sack
are like,
these.
if this is a
Sack
fair
goggles.
Magic, this would be quite in my favour. But
Yep.
we're not playing
Combat.
fair Magic, and then when we do play a fair
13.
deck, you get that shit.
Woo!
Yeah, you just get fucking absolute jack.
Yeah, okay.
Like, fuck.
7, go.
It's a +1/+1 counter, and then he gets space back. That's how it goes.
Probably gone for
Hmm.
Yeah. Funny because I'm going first this time.
Summoner's Pact.
Sure.
I suggest keeping a hand with a mana door there.
I did that.
That will allow you to
And then I
cast
killed
it.
him. I did that, and then he
Oh
killed me.
no.
That will allow you
I'm
to
just
cast
thinking
it
of
on
the next
twice on turn 2 and you're going to be happy.
I did
Four,
that.
four.
4/4.
It's normally the next step.
And if you make me
Oh,
discard
that's
it,
it. In this matchup, it's just a 4.
I think I'm just going to go for it, Grant. I'm going to have some fun.
Sure.
Bolt you.
That's a nice.
Yeah, no, I did have to draw.
So you look for 2 titans. Sure. That's fine.
Well, yeah, that's what you do. You only bolt the bird, right?
Draw 2.
Serial
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's good.
Bounce.
Yeah.
Titan trigger.
I'm not entering out.
Please draw 7 levels. That would be good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Lava
Yep.
spike.
Bounce to Laria West.
Okay.
Transmute to Laria
Yeah.
West. Summoner's Pact.
Use the text on
Resto.
Titan.
Sure.
Blink, you essentially target
is it a creature you control?
a non-angel creature.
With a 6 floating from this.
That you
Yeah.
control.
Cast this.
Yup.
Trigger.
Yeah, you can't blink that.
I can't spell spell it. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can spell spell it. Spell spell.
Probably should have been basic lands. Just a suggestion, wizards. What about Dark Depths and Viziva? Thank you.
Literally doesn't.
That doesn't happen in Legacy, it needs to happen in Legacy. Is Amulet a thing in Legacy?
I don't think so.
So, damn it.
Look at the top 5, reveal the last I card from one, put it in my hand, the rest on the bottom in any order.
3 of boots, mate.
Laria West. Summon Great Timber. 9.
I'm playing Bob.
Bounce this. Transmute this.
If you want, we'll get it done.
4th Pact?
Can't do it. I can't give them all haste. I'm afraid. I'm going to get a Slaughter Pact.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Just going to get Pact to Negation.
Sure.
Fuck it, I'm going to go Balls to the War Ground.
Go for it.
Replace
Oh.
place names.
And then with the
There's
6,
placeholders at the moment.
this trigger.
I'll play it.
I like this one. The problem is it's a bit slow to get it to monstrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
What it
swing.
does though, it's a fucking annoying card.
Nice swing.
No.
Run Training Ground,
Especially when
Liam.
it's also you can't
Well,
excite
6
it
takes
either.
space.
Like
Liam.
Still deflecting.
Run Training Grounds.
Seems reasonable.
Activate abilities cost 2 less.
More terrible?
That's 1 blue. Please main line turn 2.
Yeah.
Answers turn 3.
Guess who gave him the idea?
That's a deck.
I saw a deck that I was in the
Yeah.
Burn deck, and I was like, oh, it's a deflecting part. Looks in the board.
Haste.
It's really good
Sure.
against them.
Haste.
I don't want to be blamed.
Because essentially it's like another
Sure.
lightning helix. Yeah.
Bounce
Because
counter
like,
garden.
you just don't lose any life, but you just slam them in the face with their own spell.
Yeah.
Got a combat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm going to bolt you.
Trigger.
How much?
At the minute it's
Combat.
8. It's 24.
All at you.
It's attacking.
Trigger.
Yeah.
2 triggers.
It's not really it's not really because
You choose a source and prevent all damage.
he did to his
Suva as a copy of Boris Garrison. Oh my god. Kessig Wolf Run. Sun Home.
Yes.
You can't
Go
go
to blocks, I assume.
Yeah.
Rock Farm.
You can pay the 2 life, nothing happens.
I think I'm out of bounce lands. That's not right. Oh, Simic Grove Chamber. Slesnian Sanctuary.
4 damage.
Cool.
Sack both of these.
Have you got like a fog or something because this is so funny? Right, so they all on tap.
In response.
Okay.
Exile. Concede.
Oh, it's gonna make
Let it declare
fucking
attack.
huge.
Let the declare attack. Get the trigger. It's like, oh,
right.
quick, sweet! I get to throw a land, and then you pass it.
And you're definitely playing that land next turn.
Stupid 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I wonder what I'm drawing.
Well, he might accidentally play it after turn 3, and then it'd be sad.
Oh, I see.
All my draw turfs were in my hand, so I couldn't activate
Nothing
my
worse when you're like looking, digging for a land, and you pull one of those, and you're on like 4 lands.
the trample
you
land.
find,
What's it
like,
called? Kelsey Wolf Run. Couldn't activate it.
There's only 2 in the deck.
That's dagger, isn't it?
Yeah, anyway. But even still, it's like you
Yeah.
do pull one. You're
I
like,
was
fuck,
like,
Worst feeling ever. Jeez.
Oh, I see. You're playing control.
Should I show you my station? I was tempted because it had this. And it also cast it.
Does Restore Balance target me?
No, each player.
You already
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
gross.
Also double Khan, Ancient Zone.
I two of my reactions. No from pieces.
I was just wondering what it was.
with a bit of a late Tron.
I mean,
It's alright,
you
I'm
can
happy with that.
basically
It's
count
fine.
Master and Ancient Zones as a Tron piece.
Yeah,
Cards in hand.
maybe.
Yeah, but then Ancient Zones.
Should I come back?
Mild
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I was thinking of it.
I'm
But it
replenishing your
means
hand.
it still means that you have to. That's a turn. Yeah, that's still a
Level up.
turn that you're spending like doing that.
4 damage.
Like, okay, cool. If I saw like. If I don't see a Tron, if I see a Tron piece
2 damage
on
to
turn
you.
1, but not see a Tron piece on turn 1, I'm like, ah, cool, that's good. If I don't see one, I'm like, cool, I mean, it means it's a turn 4 at latest.
Yeah.
Or the earliest.
I'm not playing Explorer anymore.
Activating with Nexus.
It just means I'm like, seeing a turn 1 Tron piece is never great.
Ultimate Tezzeret.
Never great to see.
The opposite, recover from not
You
playing
lose X
Tron.
life and I gain X life, where it's twice the number of artifacts I control.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14.
Ah, you thought you were
You
safe.
lose 14 life, I gain 14 life.
Oh, Tezzeret, yeah.
In response,
Yep.
Lose again.
tap that for a mountain. I'm gonna play this and add a forest mountain in.
No.
Stop it.
Try and finish my double deck.
City bastard.
Oh, you know, the
Fucking Tezzeret.
I was like, I thought I did miss
I mean, I
playing
could
that.
build,
So I was
I could
expect-
literally build.
When I realised that you could have just Grim Lava Mountain Tezzeret,
of the card.
I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, could have done.
Well,
But I thought, no, I've got to get you down, mate. Got to get you
That's
down.
modest.
Anyway,
That's
bro.
your allowance.
Sideboard
Great,
time!
yeah.
You can start dropping pebbles ahead.
You get the sky, you get the sky.
The draw of the guess you
just
did quite well there, I feel.
I agree.
Oh, summon this elephant, become food for the elephants.
But I need to find my cards.
What happens? Might survive.
I think I'll just keep mulling until.
I mean, as well as this deck just being mad as a box of frogs, like, people like, suspend, okay, I haven't seen that for a while, like, but it hasn't got haste, but suspend gives it haste.
Liam.
I was like, how is this hitting me? I was like, Grant knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
I'm
suspend.
glued to it.
Because, like, if you're playing suspend normally, it's real sad if you have to wait like 6 turns and then you have to wait another turn. You're like, it's probably going to be ready when it comes through the breach or whatever.
Yeah.
If you send like 4 cards of his hand already and they're all land, you're like, yeah, I'm a good player.
Not siege runner.
I've seen another list, it runs like more creatures, so you run like the,
Scribe.
it's one that's like a 4/1 first strike, that's like a suspend card and stuff, yeah, I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, I won't go down to 4 this time. That'd be much better. Oh, that's still awful. That's still just awful. No.
Probably should have shuffled my Titans that were all together. You know, you said your hand was awful. You ever looked at a hand with that deck and been like, oh, this is great?
Yeah.
Or is every hand awful?
With this deck, you need, I mean, you need something that can access a colour of anything you've got in your hand. Like I had like what, an elephant, a black land, a green-white post, so I couldn't even play the elephant. And you need preferably
Do
a
the
white.
border posts have to bounce a basic?
Yes.
Fucking
You have to pay one, but you have to bounce a basic as the additional cost.
That is a good
Just
decision.
saying, 'cause you couldn't play like
Oh jeez!
Confluence or something.
Everyone's like, I'll play fetches. Like, no, they don't fetch 5 colours though. Yeah.
Is infect class as damage?
What do you mean? You still count as taking damage, yeah? It's just dealt in infect counters. What the? What?
Judge.
Yeah.
Someone I don't know. Can
I
will
think I
this
know
go
what
back
you're
in
doing.
a way this will work?
It's not an expedition, though, is it? So.
I know which card you mean. Yes, that will work. Yeah. But it won't be the same if that makes sense.
No, but it will.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, we may as well both mulligan and load, I guess.
Cryptic.
Yes. But I want you to know.
That's absolutely fine. Mine?
Yeah, we'll be. Cool.
Because I
I'm
got
part of
told
this
on the
game, so-
weekend, the judge goes, you can just walk away from the table and speak to me when
Yeah.
you're sideboarding, so your opponent doesn't know what sideboard card you're playing.
Yep.
I was like,
Sorry, it's
thank you for that, Ed.
calling it now.
1-2 bird. The 1-2 bird. Yeah. Oosh. And then I'm going to.
But my opponent still didn't have a clue what was sideboard card
You don't have to do it now.
until it happened.
What was that?
So funny.
I'm going to do it anyway.
I can't tell you now.
You damage yourself in the form of infect counter.
As soon as he's dead.
So, like, we were talking on one of our group chats we've got, like, about
There it is.
Wizards making, like, event
There
decks
it
for
is.
people to get into modern
There
easier.
it is.
And, like, they don't have to be, like, 70 quid or whatever, they can be really cheap ones. Like, I've seen some really great budget lists. Like, one of them was, like, a mono green, just aggro deck. And one of the lists I saw, it just had loads of little green aggro guys with trample and stuff. And there's, like, spells, 4 mana, which is all your creatures get +1/+1 trample and infect until end of turn.
I'm
And
not.
I think it's just fine. Like, I think it'll blow those decks out of the water because everyone
no,
wouldn't know what's
it's
going
my
on.
part. I'm allowed to do what
I think it's great. Right, we're down to 5, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this because it's getting crazy now.
Calm pile. No, calm pile.
Yes, you will.
I'm not putting it under a pedestal. Go ahead, sir. I refuse to have my cards in balance.
How much you going to?
I'm going to 15.
Okay.
Tap 2. Play 1.
I kept the push one card next to
I'm going to keep it.
That gives everyone +1/+0.
Send it back.
Alright.
Do you have to mulligan a lot for
Um,
Amulet?
like, if you want crazy hands, you do, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I had a very reasonable 6 that I should have kept, but I didn't because I
You
thought
good?
we were both mulliganing.
pretty fucking great. And now I can crack the expedition map
Giant, go.
and gain 1 mana.
Wait, what do I want to do? Ooh, that's actually quite tricky. Let's look for an island unfoster.
When it's on the battlefield, it is a 1/1.
Oh, fuck this.
Send it back.
You take 2.
Copy this island. Go.
Sure.
Last card.
Bitch.
You're gonna beat me. Enjoy the siege one.
I know you're going to beat me.
And then tap them. Okay, 4.
I can feel it in my bones.
I don't know what it takes to one last the outside card to show up.
Oh yeah, it does, mate. That's what I'm
You
searching
get
for.
unluckier.
Just one.
Like, I can't actually believe it. Unnatural try. It's like it's actually massive.
In it.
Oh, no you won't.
I just need one of them to show up now.
Even mine says so.
End of
Well,
yours,
someone's
I'm going to
Yeah.
pay 2 life.
I'll just look the sack cloth.
Five
Yeah.
life 2.
Yeah, I'm not allowing you.
Do I have to reveal them?
But actually, I need 2 cards.
You would just search, so you'd rather search the top 4 cards.
And
instead
then
of
I've got the game.
This is now better.
Go.
Shut up.
If it don't show, it don't show.
Of course, of course. You just get so lucky. It's actually like it's
Giant
never.
go.
I'm never lucky in this matchup.
luck in the world.
It's fucking retarded.
Just
Like,
fucking-
I actually
it was the 4th card in.
just
Ready?
Possibly. Let's go trigger.
It's just like in this matchup we played it
I'm
so
not
many
going down the
times.
format.
Yeah.
And there's only
Ready?
been 2 occasions where he's like had just bad luck, where it's like he doesn't draw right.
Oh.
But every other time he's drawn
Will I get a
nuts
swan, though?
draw
Yeah,
that
you
I
can.
can't beat.
Well,
Oh,
And
get
it's
that
like-
swan.
This is pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, the deck does play
2/2
8
swan. Sweet. Let's go.
Yeah, but even still, it's like. But the fact is, you've literally just gone. oh, I need to do that. Natural Tron. It's like there's
Ghost
literally
Water,
nothing
okay.
else. It's like
That does happen.
you literally. It seems to happen a lot more frequently in like every other game we play. It's just like. Okay.
I guess I'll play 5, 6, 7,
That's right.
8, 9.
Just don't.
I'll play softball.
The fact that you're pushing it,
Go.
like, sort of just scream like bluff.
Okay.
I just tapped my hand for no fucking reason.
I know.
I can't even blag that I've got a bolt in hand.
I mean, the game's not really over at that point. No,
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. I've literally my hand was Kiki, Kieran, Forest.
Really, you're playing?
Quarter.
Yep.
What is this? Is this an island?
With this event, it's over.
It's an. It is an island.
This is going to just
Quite confident it's an island.
and I'm dead.
So it's a copy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's copies,
If it's
basically.
not it, mate, I'm fucked.
just had way too many lands there.
Is that another mount?
Combat
I mean,
2.
obviously, like private.
Yep. 2 meat.
I'm going to play a...
Forest. But again, it's like I've got a
As soon as you
mindset to
start
that
playing
hand.
things
It's
with
like,
full toughness, I
okay,
mean,
turn,
a lot of trouble.
this, pass, and it's like I have to have the primate.
Tap my mountain.
Like, okay, I've got the mountain. It's literally,
Go.
there's literally nothing I can do. Yeah, I can call it, but it's like, okay, I've got this in hand, 3 lands. It's like,
But then I just blow this up, right?
yeah, there's literally nothing I can do.
But if
And
I blow,
it's-
if I blow
Watch
it
the machine.
straight
It's
away,
what I mean
my
is like
card
I'm
does
literally
is this?
Non-creature
you're
artifacts.
just getting the nuts in
Creatures,
terms of like,
ecosystem.
So this is
I
a
have
1-1.
That's a 1-1, yeah.
best hand ever.
Trait
I'm
check.
literally like fair hand.
Combat.
Right. I can't do it.
Uh,
I
7,
usually
3,
have
8
my
me.
mind sense, but the fact he was like, no,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me?
You have to admit that hand is ridiculous.
But that's
Yeah,
what I mean.
but-
But that's what I mean. He's like, he goes, oh, I'm mulligan to 5. Oh, so sad. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, but the
oh, I'm
first
just gonna
two-
have natural Tron. It's like,
And it's tapped.
Yeah, it stays
I mean,
tapped.
the first 2 hands were pretty
it actually
bad.
makes me.
Oh,
want to play the format.
yeah,
It's
sure.
that annoying. No, seriously.
It's an untapped mountain,
It's
Grant.
fine, it's fine.
Ooh.
No, honestly, it's like I would honestly not.
It's a
I'd rather
non-basic
play like
mountain.
just
Go.
standard like
I'm
whatever.
sure you can find a way to play Tron in standard.
It's just not fun to play.
I mean,
against in
it's
any
all green
format.
and brown.
This is why I might just tend to.
Not sure how I win here.
Nor am I. Trigger.
But that's, but it gives me the
Yeah.
advantage
Another
of my
8.
favour at that
I'm
point.
gonna go to 2.
Cool.
But again,
You
no,
don't
well,
want-
no,
Can't block
so I
stuff.
wouldn't be. He just
wanna
goes
kill your
back
amulet?
and
Yeah,
goes,
you
"Oh,"
can.
and I'm just like,
I'm going to play... Play the 3-3.
game.
There's literally the
yeah,
last
go.
couple of times we played this matchup, it's like I've just got
Sweet.
the worst luck.
I just won.
It's just so bad. Can't stand it. Honestly, can't stand it.
I can taste the salt from over here.
He does. Honestly.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, because he's
Awful
not
taste in my mouth.
piloting it. It's like,
How does Tron do against Tron?
I would actually want to cut my wrist.
Quite thirsty now, you know.
It's literally Tron.
Jesus Christ.
There was a lot from losing against this as well.
Really?
They just keep looking Tron forever.
Briny Grimes over there.
I just don't know what I can do. There's no interaction I have. So
We don't really know what I can
it's just like,
They go for it, right?
yeah, one off. But I can't. If I don't draw it, it's like.
Just mulligans you gotta have in
But that's it. But that's it. It's like I'm just going to luck sack my way to victory. It's just like. It's just
Yeah, but like,
That's the best way to get to victory.
the thing is, this deck is. I swear to God, this deck is not as bad as it seems. I've seen people play the deck against Tron, and they seem to have a lot easier time with it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, I don't understand, like,
Yes,
if I'm
triggers,
mulliganing
take
badly
two.
or if I'm like, bad.
Don't miss your own
I'm just drawing shit.
Pipe down sodium chloride.
Off you go.
what was the hand?
Oh, I'm doing really bad.
Feels like you're gonna blow yourself up.
Again, it was like.
I'm hoping you're going to blow up first.
Fetch time, fetch time, fetch time.
I'm hoping you're going to blow up first.
And I think I had Wall of Omens.
Go to combat.
There's your problem. You're trying to play a 2-mana 0/4 when people are playing
You can't block it. Protection.
a 3rd turn Khan.
Wall of Omens.
That's the main reason.
This is why.
0/4s don't even block Primeval Titan, do they?
Judge,
I went to 6.
would that work on Etch Champion?
No. Not at the moment, no.
I like it. Yeah, that's how I witness.
Not have anything relatively
Well,
aggressive.
I mean,
But that's
like,
fucking indestructible.
not aggressive,
Yeah.
no.
Yes,
So
it
it's
is.
effectively now never going to lose protection. Unless you can exile.
Sacrifice, make
Yeah,
him
but give
sacrifice.
your wear tears are
You have
useless
to
now.
be able
I would
to
suggest unravel the
do
ether.
something at the turn 3 card.
That cards you don't have.
I do feel.
Oh, is there anything actually like good in modern?
Look at the gears too, and in Brett's mind he's like,
You got revoke existence.
he's got he's got an indestructible artifact here. He's got an artifact for protection here.
I can't even block the fucking. No, I could never do shit to that ever. What's the red golem maker? Is that like terrible?
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
It's also the
Sure, take 2.
yeah, it's the
Well,
god weapon as well, does it?
I had it again.
No, the one for barrels.
Yeah, Godsend. White one.
No, the red one.
no.
I have a better value.
Oh, hello. Yeah, keep it.
Perforos, the hammer.
Yeah.
That's
Makes like golems.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Do you mean like splicer? Do you mean the red splicer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this.
You're just going to beat me down with that all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, and let you kill yourself with your
Um,
arms.
There are a couple of matchups where they again non-interactive. They just don't
Whiskey
give a shit about
AF.
what we're doing. Right now.
Take
I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Eight.
Okay. This seems
Really don't.
ridiculous.
Go.
You just on a suicide
This is
mission now.
why I'm
Yeah, I might as well, mate.
Oh, that would have been amazing if
It's
the
why I was
land panned out.
There's 3 Eidlands on the
It's an
team.
aggressive party right there. Sure.
If buffs and
Dude, just get on with it and start swinging.
not a terrible. I mean, what
Can't even hear.
2, get a set.
Phil, scary.
Well, obviously I'm not going to cast anything, am I? Why not? Take 6.
yeah, I know.
They're going to have to interact and they're going to have to get
Okay.
moderately lucky to get like responses to what I have. But in case of Tron, it's like.
Dude, you can afford to cast
Right,
something, mate.
place,
It's only 6 damage, you're on 17.
I just honestly feel.
I'm gonna
I mean,
slowly beat you down with the champion and let you kill
it's a
yourself.
great deck, but it's not like the results. But I just don't get how to be. Because it just seems that every time I play against it, it's always naturally.
How many cards you got there?
5.
It's always a threat. It's like, this now
3
turns
more turns before you start discarding.
It's you have a 10% chance of winning the game now.
Sure.
Yeah, before damage.
And it's like,
Yeah, 4 damage. Yeah.
what do you do? What do you do?
Basically, pick a card in my deck that's not a land.
But it's like, but that's what I mean. It's like come turn
Activate
3,
them.
you go turn 3, natural trial,
Sacrifice them.
and then just.
Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I should probably cast this
Oh.
first. I should probably do that first.
Yeah, you probably should.
Boop.
Yeah, sure.
Sacrifice itself.
2.
Okay.
What's he making?
7.
Oh, in response to the last trigger,
I'm very,
Sure.
very
Carry
tempted to
um,
try the blue splash.
I respond to nothing. I respond to nothing.
Okay,
This is
that's
weird.
good.
Unfortunately, it's pretty much all I can.
Untap trigger. You F6 in it.
What?
You F6 in
Yeah.
it. It's completely passive.
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2,
This deck doesn't respond.
3, 4,
Spectral forever.
5, 6.
I can still target it. I can't target that, but I can target that.
You need to shuffle.
Cast,
It's like
triggers.
To be fair, you can do
Fuck you.
you can do 2 damage from it. Even if it doesn't kill it, it'll still take 2.
Yes, but dude, these
He dies
triggers
though, you're
first.
fine.
I die first.
Azusa.
You legally can't
Yeah.
actually kill yourself.
1, 2.
You can't pay life. No, you can pay life to kill yourself. Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
I can't remember where.
Triggers, you
Saw
definitely
it, it wouldn't let you
Triggers, you
physically
definitely.
do it.
Triggers, you definitely can because you make mistakes.
Oh, right, yeah.
How close was I?
So I have 7 floating. Try it.
Through,
Trigger.
through that, I was like, if I had the coloured mana, it's like,
I
get
know,
round
you're
item
shuffle, you're getting another.
and just start making stuff into 5/5s.
And playing
You
it,
get a basic.
I'd rather play Battle. I'd rather have the Battle there, just because it's better on turn.
What was that? 2-0, wasn't it?
I gotta say,
Look!
last
Oh!
actually not drawn the combo.
Hold.
Fuck you!
I literally
Oh!
Actually, I did
Fuck
get
you!
that sideboard card. I could have used it to kill the Eidolons, but
Battle is fine.
it was like,
Because it means at least
what's the
then
point?
it's like
He'll
burn
kill himself.
and
Nice.
What did you
say?
sideboard in?
Sorry?
Or if you're really in the shit and you're like, oh, I've
Seems
got like
good.
3
Oh, the Leyland, I was ready for that.
Well, it's mainly that.
Mate, look! Ah!
But that manner is definitely. But in the situations you need it, it's definitely.
I mean, I don't. Yeah,
the block at that point, if you're, I definitely, I've read, like I said, I've read enough.
The thing is, this doubles up against Affinity 8 and against Burn for just gaining life.
Yeah,
to
but you
kill
couldn't
it.
have done nothing like that. So when you come in for lethal, you know, swing for 20 infect, I can go deflect upon that.
Sorry, I should have
There's not
bounced with
nothing
the
I
Boris
can do
Garrison.
about it.
And then
No, I mean you can respond to it.
Yeah.
Just for starters.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my side. I just wanted to play this one.
you take 8.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, no, so you can go. I will take
The thing is, it's not even. It's not even non-mana abilities as well.
Which makes this a whole lot less fun.
Artifact lands don't work.
all abilities, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. Hits everything.
I was like, that's a great hand.
Well, it's not trigger
Okay.
abilities.
Ah.
The fact that the problem is, if you didn't have natural
You
tron,
can still do trigger.
this was going to be amazing. Because
Yeah.
it's like,
There is no.
oh, you're going to search for it.
No.
Or look for
Actually, no, there is. You've got
Don't,
signal pests.
you know,
Trigger
I might concede and
this
get some
was
food.
the way to go. Whereas,
yeah, sure. I'm just going to make this
yeah,
And
this was
give it
obviously,
8 power and then give it double strike.
I've had some green. We've been, you know,
Yeah.
we're alright. Put him in a little bubble.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. Oh.